Welcome back to Cryptocurrent, the future of digital finance. Today, we're taking an in-depth look at one of the most innovative blockchain projects in the crypto space, Celestia. This groundbreaking platform is designed to solve some of the biggest challenges faced by traditional blockchains, such as scalability, decentralization, and adaptability. By introducing the first modular blockchain architecture, Celestia is pioneering a new era of blockchain design that separates consensus, data availability, and execution layers to maximize efficiency and flexibility. In this video, we'll dive deep into what makes Celestia unique, how it works, its core features, and why it's a project you should have on your radar. At its core, Celestia is a blockchain that focuses on two fundamental roles: providing consensus and ensuring data availability. In traditional blockchains, like Ethereum or Bitcoin, these responsibilities are tightly intertwined with execution, which is where transactions and smart contracts are processed. While this monolithic structure has worked well for years, it comes with significant trade-offs. Scalability is often limited by the need for every full node to verify and store all transaction data, which can lead to bottlenecks. Decentralization can also be compromised when high resource requirements make it harder for smaller participants to run nodes. Celestia, on the other hand, aims to decouple these layers, enabling each to operate independently while maintaining a cohesive ecosystem. One of the key innovations of Celestia is its data availability layer, which uses a technology called data availability sampling. In simple terms, this allows nodes to verify that data is available without having to download and store the entire dataset. Instead, nodes only need to download small random portions of the data and check them against the cryptographic proofs provided by the network. If these small samples are valid, nodes can assume with high probability that the rest of the data is also valid. This approach dramatically reduces the storage and computational requirements for nodes, enabling Celestia to scale to a much larger number of transactions and users without sacrificing security or decentralization. Another standout feature of Celestia is its modular architecture, which separates the consensus and data availability layers from the execution layer. This separation allows developers to create specialized blockchains, known as rollups, that focus solely on executing transactions and smart contracts. These rollups rely on Celestia for consensus and data availability, meaning they don't have to manage these complex processes themselves. This modular approach makes it easier for developers to build and deploy blockchain applications that are optimized for specific use cases, whether it's decentralized finance, gaming, social networks, or supply chain management. By offloading consensus and data availability to Celestia, these rollups can achieve high throughput and low latency, all while benefiting from the security and decentralization of the Celestia network. Let's talk about scalability. The blockchain trilemma's scalability, security, and decentralization has long been a major obstacle for blockchain technology. Most traditional blockchains are forced to compromise on at least one of these three pillars. For example, increasing throughput often requires higher resource requirements for nodes, which can lead to centralization as fewer participants are able to afford running the infrastructure. Celestia's modular design tackles this issue head-on by enabling scalable solutions without sacrificing decentralization. By reducing the burden on individual nodes through data availability sampling and offloading execution to rollups, Celestia achieves a balance that few other projects can match. This makes it an ideal platform for scaling Web3 applications to millions of users. Another advantage of Celestia's architecture is its support for interoperability. Because Celestia is not tied to a single execution environment, it can serve as the backbone for a diverse ecosystem of rollups, each tailored to specific needs. These rollups can interoperate with each other through Celestia's shared consensus and data availability layers, creating a network of interconnected blockchains that work seamlessly together. This interoperability opens up new possibilities for collaboration and innovation, as developers can build on each other's work without being constrained by the limitations of a single blockchain. Celestia is also designed with decentralization in mind. Unlike many other blockchain networks that rely on a small number of high-powered validators, Celestia's lightweight node requirements make it accessible to a much broader range of participants. This not only enhances security by increasing the number of nodes in the network, but also ensures that power remains distributed among a diverse group of stakeholders. Celestia's use of proof-of-stake paths as its consensus mechanism further reinforces its commitment to decentralization and energy efficiency. POS validators are responsible for proposing and validating blocks, and they are incentivized to act honestly through a system of rewards and penalties. The team behind Celestia is another factor that sets it apart. The project was founded by a group of blockchain veterans and researchers with extensive experience in the industry. Mustafa Al-Bassam, one of the co-founders, is a well-known figure in the blockchain space and has contributed to several pioneering projects, including Ethereum's plasma scaling solution. The team's strong academic background and practical expertise give Celestia a solid foundation for tackling complex challenges and driving innovation in the blockchain industry. In terms of its ecosystem, Celestia is already gaining traction among developers and projects looking to leverage its modular architecture. Several rollups and decentralized applications are being built on Celestia, ranging from DeFi platforms to NFT marketplaces. The platform's flexibility and scalability make it an attractive choice for projects that want to push the boundaries of what's possible with blockchain technology. As the ecosystem grows, Celestia's network effects are likely to increase, further cementing its position as a key player in the blockchain landscape. So, what does the future hold for Celestia? The project has the potential to fundamentally change the way blockchains are designed and deployed. Its modular architecture offers a blueprint for overcoming the limitations of monolithic blockchains, paving the way for a more scalable, secure, and customizable Web3 ecosystem. As more projects adopt Celestia's approach, we could see an explosion of innovation in the blockchain space, with applications that were previously unimaginable becoming a reality. In conclusion, Celestia is a truly innovative project that addresses some of the most pressing challenges in the blockchain industry. With its modular architecture, data availability sampling, and focus on scalability and decentralization, it's setting a new standard for what blockchain technology can achieve. Whether you're a developer, an investor, or simply a blockchain enthusiast, Celestia is a project worth keeping an eye on. If you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell.